You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments.
Okay. Before we move on, I want to ask something briefly from all the sisters listening to me right now. Can you please help me explain what is the rationale behind this sending nudes to men? I want to understand it. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, I'm pretending to be a saint or I don't know what, but I just don't understand it. Sending nudes, is there not something a young, maybe 20, 22, 23 years old girls and boys could have been doing among themselves? How come at this time and age, matured women, can somebody please help me make it make Auntie Grace, I beg, you hear me explain now. Maybe you as mature auntie, you tell me why they are doing it. I just don't get it.
Does anybody even need to do it, whether young or small? I think it's fantasy. It is something that people do whatever it is that they do it for. I have no idea. I did share something like this with you when I was growing up, when I had my boyfriend left for America, when he sent me that Polaroid, whatever, said I should take all photo, whatever, and send to him. I'm like, what? And this is somebody that will wake you midnight and say, oh, I'm feeling honey. How you feeling? How is the place? And, that kind of fantasy. So, and then I went to my friend. I said, look at what this guy sent. What do we do? Take a photo from down below, cut off the head, send to him. He will wash it himself. So it's a crazy thing that people do. People are not actually supposed to do any of this rubbish because you don't know where you will end up tomorrow. At the end of the day, this guy that I'm telling you, I didn't get married to him. I did not. So this is one of the lessons that ladies should learn. People just fantasize rubbish thing. People are doing it, a lot of people are doing it. The most annoying thing is that these are people, both the Chikere called himself apostle, he has a church. The husband is a pastor. Ekpo is a pastor. Mayaki is a pastor. All of them describe that they are not pastors. They are evil men. That's what they are. God will deliver our land, though.
Amen. No. Uncle Dayo, Ross, you hear me explain, Uncle Dayo, what is the psychology behind these grown women sending nude pictures up and down videos? Chris Oga said the same thing. Now the same thing. You are hearing from the man now. It means if we should go and grab many of this your pastor's phone, where do we go see inside? They go shock us with that too. Uncle Dayo, I beg.
Uncle Beno, one thing that I will tell you clearly is that these people that are calling pastors, they are not pastors. Number one, of course, they are carrying that title. And they have so much messed up that title that even the real pastor are even afraid to be called pastor. I will tell you something for free. My pastor in my church, I said it, that he doesn't like to introduce himself as pastors again. Because anytime he goes to the airport, once they know that you are a pastor, they'll tell you, stay one side. They will search you double. That these wolves that have taken up the pastor's name, they have gone to spoil the pastor's reputation all over the place. That anytime you say you are a pastor anyway, anytime you introduce yourself that you are a pastor anyway, you are under suspicion. Because it has gotten that bad. So these people that are calling pastor now, when you're talking about these nude pictures, this is something that's supposed not to even be mentioned among Christians. It's supposed not to even be mentioned at all. Talk less of it being done practically as if it's a recipe. What do you want to do with a lady's nude picture, for crying out loud? It's not done. It's not done. And then look at it. Some of them even demand for it. They demand for it. Send me your nude picture. To what? For what purpose? For what purpose? And then some gullible, desperate girls too. They will do that. And it's something that once you send it, you cannot get it back. You can't get it back. And then now look at them now. Once things now go sour between them and the guy cannot use those pictures to now start to use it as a blackmail on them. Because you have already sold yourself out cheaply at that. And if things now go sour between the two of you, he can use it against you. That's how gullible they are. When they're doing it, they will not even think about it.
All right. Let me go to the chat. Make I see if any of my sisters explain the logic behind this nude, send this, send that, all these noodles. Make I not even use NUD because of YouTube. How do you ladies explain it to? Okay, Didi say they are just PORN. Honey Babe say, why are you asking women alone? Men do it. No, Honey Babe, don't let us start. I can't understand how a grown woman, no matter what, a man will ask for you to send bullshit. A grown woman, you will take your camera and even chaka. I don't get it. So I'm gonna ask ladies. I'm not asking men. Men, we always ask. You were the woman. What's wrong? What is the woman thinking? To record herself and you send it to a man who is not your husband? You are not even supposed to send it to your husband. Let's call it what it is. It doesn't make no sense. I am not asking men. This is women's fault. This is where I kept saying, use your brain. You will always jam with a man. Stupid, nonsensical men like those talking on the phone right now. But you, the woman, it's your body. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old school. Because I don't get it. In our days, you are supposed to see a woman take off her clothes and you are already like super strong because of how much you appreciate the body. That same body that a man's supposed to be fighting, struggling, convincing, pampering you, not doing everything for him to see. You go come take your own hand, take the picture, take the video, take them from down, take them from up, send it to the man. Help me make it make sense. I just don't get it. I get it for Gen Z and the smaller one. Is their generation, is their thing, Gen Z. Okay. I think the first time I had this word, texting, no, he said sexting, like it's a text, but it's a kind of sex kind of text. The first time I hear it, I'm like, what is this? Until they now break it down to me like, oh, when you start exchanging messages, things that sounds erotic, and then they get you in the mood. I'm like, what? Lobato. So, I'm going to share the link, but I just want us to finish this audio so we can dissect it. When I hear this, she sent me no, now. I look at, you are supposed to sharing your noodles all over the place. Like, well, we are different though. I won't lie to you. I've said something here before. This popular lady that a lot of people are worshiping here in abroad, this popular lady, Kim, there is one reason why I am nothing about her freak me at all. We are wired differently. Why am I not impressed with her or whatever she does? Even though I think she's going to become a lawyer or something sooner or something. It's just because based on the fact that I can simply go to my browser and type her name and add one or two other props and boom, her video is there. It just made me feel like you have no value. So I'm sorry, ladies. If you are sending yourself, you take off your clothes, you taking your picture, your own video, you are sending it to men. It means you have no value. No value. Let's call it what it is. And the men that are demanding for it, they are just stupid and dumb. In fact, you get how men, there is a way a man would look at you. You get how man go take passive yourself before you go open your mouth bagger, ask you something you send. I don't know if sisters understand what I'm saying now. He get how man go see you, how you present yourself before he go feel open his mouth. Can I see you? Yeah, can you just like can I see the picture of your top? Let me just see it. Oh, baby, this is so beautiful. Yeah, can you show me something? Can you take it a little bit down lower? Like, who are you, girl? Honey, babe, I know you wanted to add. Just add something briefly before I play the rest of the video. Honey, babe.
All right, sorry, I got signed in my mouth. Hang on. Yeah, what I wanted to say is that I totally agree with you. I have no problem with what you said. But you need to understand this. We have to give grace to women that are fools. There's many men out there that will send you crazy photos. No, it hasn't happened to me, but that's why I said don't just come for the women. There's men out there that be sending Raz pictures of their Dululalas and they'll be pressuring a girl. You know, some women, obviously, as you know, do not have self-worth. Some women, unfortunately, don't value themselves. So they're easily manipulated. So that's where I'm coming from. So I agree with you. No sane woman should be sending photos. And I say this all the time. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Your husband today can be your ex-husband tomorrow. And let's be honest, when we end the relationship, rational thinking goes out the window. We want to revenge each other. If you know that you have naked pictures of one of your spouses, you're going to use it. You're going to use it to threaten, whether to get the best financial settlement, whether to use it to get your kids or custody. You're going to use it. So I say this all the time. Be very mindful of what's going to happen in the future. I've seen friends of mine that have been very silly. And because they're in love with love, they've made irrational and stupid decisions and have sent pictures and videos and they've lived to regret it. So I've only come from the point of view of that. So we need to be very aware. As much as, yes, you should make sense, there are some situations where a woman has been coerced or manipulated, threatened, blackmailed to send pictures.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sister Yinka, for this. Sister Yinka said, the person you married is not the same person you divorced. It gets dirty and nasty. God bless you, man. I love that. Auntie Yvette said, no one could ever step to me as that you be. Imagine that, my sister. That's why every time I'm just kind of like, say, what is this? I'll be saying, yes, fact. That's why you have to be strict. I'm still thinking, anyway, let's continue.
There is nothing about her. Even when she go to that, there's nothing about even when I'm married. She wanted to continue as a boy, if you don't marry, now make it what you find me. And I've already spoken to you at this time.
Yes.
That breakup will break for Shikere, and I make a sparkle, nothing more.
Okay.
Yeah. So I confess for that. Just say, Tammy get breakthrough. I mean, pray for Tammy. You did hide Tammy to bless me. He good like that.
Get the likes to Tari, please.
I was the one that prayed. I was the one that prophesied. It was an open service on Sunday. It was on Facebook Live.
No, why you tell me, say, because I listened to something about you. I can't say, man, this guy pure, this guy powerful. He said, no, it's not packaging. Say, you wait only they sit down and say, you just sit down for computer, just they copy all this and keep people word for word. Say nothing spiritual about you.
I get about.
Did you guys get that? They are actually revealing each other's secrets. So
yeah.
Chikere is revealing Ekpo's secret. Say Ekpo go copy Yankee pastor words for words, so that when they preach na package.
No, Chikere wasn't doing that. Chikere was trying to build edge, between Ekpo and the husband. He doesn't want them to get together so that they will not discover what she has done.
Ah, my God. This is
Yeah.
getting crazier and crazier. Jesus.
I think he has to spoil me so that you know too much.
Yes.
He has to do that. That's not reverse psychology. That reverse psychology is so now I'm married. Before, as I do what they did, he tell me, say, you get one of his son, where they come around them, but they give her emotions, not this thing. You get what we break out, say, we come, they insult her. What do we call this guy name? I become call that guy, don't solve their problem that time, because you see the guy go invite him brother. They team up against him.
Okay, that guy be the Doka.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam. I know say Sam the Doka, because when I come to church, Sam vex say me and her no go marry.
Now Sam the Doka, so that Sam come call me. Say take all the run to down. Now so I go give Sam attention. Why no call her? Why no rebuke Sam? She na manipulator. She want control everybody. She say we couple. You me don't like me. I be couple now. Not be to the person. I'm now 53 years old now.
Yeah.
She says, yeah, I don't see life now.
53
However, now so when I come,
53 years old fool. That's what you are, bro. 53 years old dumb ass fool.
She got to give me like say you there around though. It's not because I say they sleep with you. He said no, but you don't drink, let's say we'll marry.
Story.
Yeah, it's not because okay, no problem. Now if you go marry and make everybody find way now because I don't want disrespect your marriage. As when I married, things not tell the woman, say, I'll not do again. That day end. As in that day, on 5 different occasions, I go tell for them. 5 different occasions, don't try to bring that old leg out. Now tell us, say, God, you don't marry. And your husband a pastor. I know one God will allow. Get some things where person will took a leg to. She tell me about relationship with Anselm, but I'm out. He used that one to weaken me. He won't run up, they Pharisees down to me. So you get one, get a Pharisee, get friend for London, we be our friend. Everybody get friend, we be our friend too. Yeah. So when she does that to weaken your morale, to say, okay, you can go ahead. Now she proposed something. Now she asked me out. No, it wasn't my idea.
In my life, I never follow babe will be like her. She's the ugliest person I've ever dated. But I don't know how she didn't enter me.
How you tell no?
I don't know how she didn't enter me.
Me, I want to say she get money now. Waiting make because all kind of boru paparazzi, bori his sister.
Story. No mind now.
I don't know. Say don't get money.
A hustler.
She can even tell me $1,000 to buy first class ticket that time from Nigeria to come because I tell her I don't fly economy. I don't know joke. And even my where I go place where I work. First class they buy from me. I started flying first class 2,000. Both locally and internationally. Till today. I never did since 2000. I never set off economy share. So now she come buy me that. Do you know I refunded that money to her? Yeah, I refunded the money to her. And she
Because una don't they blow now, so you
what you want to tell me about you can draw about it.
I say you get one video within in circulation. I will share it with you now.
Yeah.
And I believe it's her. That video, it be like say all these mad boys, all these headsmen, these boys with them, they don't meet her because she's always in the bush.
Yeah.
It's always in the bush. So it be like say they meet her for bush.
They come Boluan.
They come Boluan, come video and they will not take money from her, knowing her, right?
Yeah.
Those bad boys, they can't send the thing out. So now somebody send that to me, say, boy, this video here, it won't look like your babe. And when me look at now, they send that to you now, make you see. Hold on, make you see. If you look at you go quiver. See, okay, I'll show you. Post to Sam. Okay. I don't send that to you.
No, not text message.
Now text come. Okay, oh, sorry. Hold on. Error.
Come. Not text come.
Okay, you can see them now. So you know how well. So look, people just say you not get hair, so they just wear one kind cap and face masks full our cars. That blue face mask. So look at me.
Look at chicken. Body with this now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Wait till the end, make you see her face.
Yes.
Sorry? Thank you. She told me one thing, saying dream. This is this year, I did London. You can't tell me around May, saying dream, say two guys fuck her. Say, thank you.
Don't tell me about chicken.
Thank you.
Not all your folk chicken. Back to back self, no baby.
Hey!
Talk to
I compass in the business.
I know. You know the one way tire me, eh? Where I can't ask myself, see, who I can marry? When we newly start, you go to tell me, say, make I tell her who I like for church, make we fuck the girl together.
You don't tell me that. You say, well, make me I am bolo, tell me mama.
Thank you.
Ha!
You don't tell me she will go bolo do, but now tell her, say, she first they pretend like she knows, she don't know nothing.
Jesus.
She bolo ticket cry up and I piece all over the bed. Are you telling me?
Okay, you really are. You don't fuck and do true.
Ha! Uncle Dayo. I'm so sorry, Uncle Dayo. We revert back to you because not only me are you be man for this panel first, and you are a man of God too, a pastor. Are you not shocked listening to what these so-called, okay, what do I call them now? I don't want to call them pastor because, like I said at the beginning of the show, it's kind of blurred the line between those truly called by God and all these charlatans. So I don't want to call them pastor. Wait till we call them now.
Ministers of Satan, man. Uncle Ben, they are ministers of Satan. So you read the Bible passage in the book of the First Corinthians that you read. They are called ministers of Satan because even they are God, Satan too, they masquerade as angel of light. Now you read them now. So these are ministers of Satan. It's simple. They are ministers of Satan. Look at what they are doing. Look at what they are just they are not even doing it with any fear. They are saying it with confidence as if it's a normal thing. They're not saying it out of fear or out of any kind of out of any kind of a remorse. That they're saying it's a normal thing with them. It's what they do. So these are not ministers of God. These are ministers of Satan. It's quite obvious. It's a normal thing in their kingdom.
Jesus. For those listening to us right now, I have to make a couple of things clear. I am not exonerating the woman for anything, no. But like I've always said, here we just try to extract lesson. There are so many lessons here, even if we want to go for the woman or anything. But I'm just disgusted by what is coming out of these two men's mouths.
And why are you disgusted? I don't understand this. I've worked in 2 massive churches in London. I've seen what they do. This is not a shock to me. They've even filtered it down. This is not a shock. I don't know why everyone is amazed by this.
No, honey, baby, it's shocking to me because, like I've said, there are things that even we who are not pastors, there are things you don't say when you get to a certain age. There are some conversations you don't get involved with and you don't even discuss it. One of those conversations is discussing a woman's body with another man in such a way that has to do with you creating a picture of what you did together with her. Is disgusting. Okay, imagine if somebody like me, you found me talking this type of thing. I'm still not a pastor, but how would you feel as my friend?
I'll be upset, but I wouldn't even hold you to the same standard that I would hold these guys.
But
These men are residents of Sodom and Gomorrah. These men are sickos, and I'll put it out there. We shouldn't even add any pastor to them at all. That is insult to genuine people that have been called to be pastors. So what I don't understand is that why are you expecting boundaries from people that obviously have no boundaries? They're talking, they're being very ras, they're very profanity, disgusting language. Why are you expecting anything different?
It's because of
there's no bound.
Honey babe, it's because of them parading themselves as pastors. That's why it's so shocking.
I understand, but again, I tell you all the time, and I'm not trying to be bad to the rest of this of us being Christians. I say this for the fact that I have worked in 2 massive churches in London, and both of them there was essay, there was issues to do with Kerewa. What does that tell you about our community where there's issues like this? So we shouldn't be shocked.
Uncle Dio, thank you, honey babe. Yes, Auntie Grace.
So you said they parade themselves. They parade themselves as men of God, but they are not men of God. These ones, they've been given to repent. They know where they are going, and they are looking for people to go with. If only our people should learn and redeem themselves. I just believe that this time, God is just simply exposing them. It is a shame that all of this is actually coming from Nigeria. Perhaps we are hearing this because we are Nigerians. Perhaps it's happening in other places. God is just exposing them. Probably they didn't mean it to be out like this, but it is out.
Okay. Let's keep going.
It comes back to what we said. When you don't have the best intentions, and I say this all the time, and I'm not saying that, I don't want to generalize and say every person, but there is a very low entry point. You know the poverty, you know the desperation. So what's the easiest thing to do? Oh, let me start a church. So the problem is because there's such a low entry point in terms of being a pastor, this is what you get. People are not doing it because of genuine love for God. They're doing it to make money, business. Oh, you heard what he said. I remember in the church that I went to, we used to lock the doors when we did offering and tithing for almost 10 minutes, and we would quote Malachi. There were times that they would not allow us to leave. I'm not joking, because I was in the bookshop. They wouldn't allow us to leave. The guy would say that we're still waiting. We're doing building fund. We're doing building funds. At this time, they will literally lock the doors. No one can enter. No one can leave until they're satisfied that we have given the necessary money. I know people that went into their overdraft, used their benefit money, use their credit card to do tithe and offering. Sometimes didn't even have money to get a bus, even to buy petrol to get back home. So what I'm trying to say to you is that the problem I have is that there is this mindset. Even if we expose it today, people will not learn, like Sister Grace said.
All right. Let's keep going. I just wanted to finish the story, then we can dissect it.
Yeah. No question. They speak like mad person. They speak Igbo. They speak Igbo.
And she know they even the sheep. The sheep in their house were they below and like that. She they allow. You get one Benin boy where they work for her, where they help her clean house. The boy say the boy they massage him. How they ask him? This boy, wait till this boy did. You know, say woman massage you. So boy now one day the Benin boy they all look me say, boy them say bros. Now I'll tell you true. Not really that to do. At the jam am. You understand?
Because stupid X is laughing. Let me tell you something. That laughter is not coming from a place of happiness. What kind of sick people is this?
This woman.
When she was doing that dedication of the building, she come in and saw us and all Jara.
You know, they see the way the whole land slam up and down, the whole land.
I'm the blind guy now.
And slam, I can't catch when we did for altar. You get one babe who do a maka carry come. The babe na politician, one light skin babe. So I can't put Anselm next to the babe,
Yeah.
Man, if you see the way they size the babe, yeah, she can't lick in lips.
Every time we bring us like come at church, they collect 2 babes when they come out. I can't apologize to me for airport. Now you say no, sir, they best with them. I say it's what you do. I don't feel to have more. I can say God tell us that the best with them, make her forgive her.
The one when you do me,
I said I will punish her. That 2 of us, only 2 of us the first class from me. They no go to Lagos, over to Lagos.
So you must talk. You must talk to you now.
So must talk, and I don't talk.
Meanwhile, he lied to me. Say, you see, I call him, make he help me talk to Chikere when this matter never go hot. He said Chikere no they take in call, which is a lie because Chikere can't tell people say me go they report to certain people, but those people they turn against me. Yeah.
I will.
So who be the people where I report to? I only called one woman and Anselm. So I can't say I say this Anselm now too.
Now, I don't want to go to this other man's page, this Anselm or whatever. I look him up. He's a very big pastor with big congregation, with family. The man seems decent, and yet look at them flocking together. Like my sister, I think I saw a comment here. One of my sister put one comment there, which I love. She said they are in court. Yeah, thank you, Ada. Ada said these are court members masquerading as pastors. You can imagine. You heard what he said there? That he put this man, their eye jam for altar there. He could put one guy beside the man. The man can't eye the guy, himself can't look at the man. See what people are doing during service. And people go to church and they say, hallelujah. Put hand up. Okay. I don't talk. Some people, you go to some churches, you will begin to get problem upon problem upon problem. You go come be like, say, God know they answer your prayer. And yet your papa, they do, these stupid folks like this. Now then they pray, Pastor. Now then the amount sweet, Pastor. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Am I sorry, book bang, am I worried? Okay.
This guy, not be correct guy.
No, not be correct guy. I was a bad boy now. I said, when you tell me she make me run to Tammy Mama, they don't share the ball really. Now my plane ticket and time of my flight, I was preaching for Joseph Jukuna. That time Joseph Jukuna is in London.
Yeah.
And now I can tell her, say the flight. She came, we were waiting for Tammy Mama, she no come. Because I don't believe two of them.
You know how many times I saw the woman, they robbed me with them.
For those who don't understand the slang bono, when he say I don't bolo 2 of them, it means say he don't bench them. Not be confession between. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry to all my sisters. So sisters, I'm so sorry. These men, they are disgusting. I bet make una no verse. This is so terrible to hear. Who?
You see, oh yeah, take your prick, rub me, touch me, hold my breast. Every time she will tell me, say, the woman like me, the woman won't fuck me. All those kind of year talk. Even this woman, when they accuse me for their church, you don't tell me how many times the woman like me. Go and that lady, that young, will come for the church. You see that one?
It won't put you up it won't break your defense so that you don't go get any reason to challenge them.
Okay.
What is they try to do now? Person like that now, reverse psychology, they can manipulate us. Now, what they do? They make you relax and become territorial. If you do that, it will begin command you anyhow. It go on rule you.
Okay.
So you don't win your defense now. Not blackmailers have been. And anybody where you go tell you the truth, you go spoil your mind against the person. make you no come go there. Yeah, the way before I tell them that the way me I have quarrel where like my I say, you know me, ba? Me I know the fear to go internet go talk. If you say go feel blackmail me, I go tell them say I do and I go give them evidence. When I show them one view of her body and the things where I know about her, and I said that they not talk to me again. He took her that to
really? The woman go report me to Facebook. They block my Facebook account. I wish I get all this kind of picture. It gets some other picture when I get for her. I said I could just use another phone. Set the thing up. Just send her up. I send her out.
Yeah.
Make it hold her head.
When I hear pastor,
I swear.
So take her around, Shumana. Take her around.
Hey, get one thing which they do. Sorry, you're an apostle.
Yeah.
Maybe an apostolic thing be this thing, I don't know. For my meet her,
yeah.
She always use her piece, early morning piece, go bath with alligator and all those things. What does that? Do you do that?
No, I will never do that.
So what is it?
And that's spiritism now.
Then he say Miriam they use a mirror till they look things, they check.
Marriage spirit with that now. Water spirit.
Because they don't make her now the chief priestess of Igbe.
Oh,
yeah, that is
in Mama place.
Oh,
you don't want change for leg now.
Oh,
did you kill her with Mariam?
No, Mariam.
What are people now?
Okay.
She care about personal. If to say that ever break up, me I for say make you the role the woman. They just believe them for open relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Make I tell you something. If she had come to me and say, my guy, come here, allow me make her play.
Yeah, make you play, make her play.
Thank you.
A better relationship with
that. Now, I go keep her quiet now, make she they do her thing. But the one when you can't do like say it too clever. Then on top of that, you can't the one act.
But she jealous well.
How you take no?
I said, you know how many years I did that? 4 years now.
Are you serious?
I did that with UK at the same time.
Really?
About
that you carry her. Okay, now make her hate the babe. Say you don't like that babe.
Yeah, another name now.
I did that 2 of them at the same time that time.
At the year pastor saying they date Chikiri and Eukarya at the same time. Pastor, he's also married though. Make una no forget to. While all this madness is going on, do this married though. It's okay.
Solid babes, and then that one go maybe they go they cry the same way. Because now
I did to career 5 years and 6 months.
Yeah.
5 years and 6 months. Now the car travel everywhere now. Everywhere they go.
You are chicken over for okay. The first week when I don't meet her, when she just carry me call her house, I blow her. Yeah. When we fed the talk, he don't tell me say, since he leave her husband, 8 years, he never fuck. The thing just scatter my head. So when I
oh boy. Can you hear me, guys? Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay. That's where I can stop with this audio. It's so disgusting.
It is.
Terrible. Now, I promise you, I'm going to give you what I found out about this whole drama, right? So I discovered that the husband and Chikere herself, they are in a very, very devastating divorce battle. They are trying to split their properties, and Chikere is fighting. The husband is also fighting. So they were both looking for what to use against each other. Remember, the husband said something in this audio. Isaac, come and lock my office door. I don't want to hear you running around. Sorry. So remember, the husband said he's not ashamed to go to social media to share anything. So, on the one hand, I wanted I was thinking maybe they both planned this, that, you know what, let's make this phone call and let's just talk about Chikere, and then one person will record it, because I still don't understand where the recording came out from. This is a very, very long conversation. So you see that one of them recorded this message and put it out there. I'm just thinking, Auntie Grace, I don't know if you are thinking what I'm thinking, man. How did this?
I think it's the husband. I think it's the ex-husband.
Okay. So
the Ekpo guy was just blabbing. Even though he was asking him for evidence, he probably thought maybe, okay, I could give you some photos and all that. Okay. And the guy just decided, I'm already down. Why can't I just go down? Okay. You have done all of this. You want to claim you are a wife. How can I stay with a wife like this? I'm sure he's the one who leaked it.
All right. So just for people to have full context of what's going on and why you should be careful what you are doing when you are married to a man or a woman, I'm going to read the interview and the findings made by Sahara reporters shortly.
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.
All right, you're welcome back. Let me quickly show you this. Okay, if everybody can see my screen anyway. This is one of the properties they are fighting for. I don't even know whether this one are church or this one their mansion itself. But anyway, Sahara reporter did some investigative journalism into this matter, and here is what I found. So I'm going to go through it briefly. Maybe this can give us some closure as to what's really going on. So exclusive, according to Sahara reporters, exclusive, ex-husband accuses Lagos-based cleric Chikere Nwafor of forgery, church fund diversion, death threats in bitter property disputes. Now, these are both the husband and wife, I guess. All right, let's keep going. Speaking with Sahara reporters, Martin alleged that the cleric colluded with a surveyor to forge property documents in a bid to take sole ownership of a house they jointly built at Amen Estate, Lagos. A Lagos-based cleric, founder of Heaven's Gate Ministry, Apostle Chikere Nwafor, has been accused by her ex-husband Martin Ogbulu of alleged forgery, financial fraud, and plotting against his life, following a protracted dispute over church funds and jointly owned properties in Nigeria and the United Kingdom. Speaking with Sahara reporters, Martin alleged that the cleric colluded with a surveyor to forge blah, blah. I don't know why Nigerian papers, they like to repeat themselves several times. Anyway, let's go. He claimed he only discovered that his name was omitted from the property document when he arrived in Nigeria in November 2024, despite fully funding the house alongside his former wife. I trusted her completely because we were married. In marriage, 1 + 1 is 1. I had no idea she had criminal intentions to rob me of my investment in Nigeria. So here is their picture once again. Now, did you guys notice something in this picture before I proceed? Uncle Dayo, you notice anything for this picture? Sam, your network is not good though. You may have to go out and come back in. It's saying device not connected. Uncle Dayo, you notice anything from this picture?
Of course now, because they are not of God, they have to have their own body security.
Okay. Honey babe, you notice, right? Okay, I just wanted to point it out real quick. You see, anytime we talk about Nigerian pastors and whenever we emphasize the fact that the way they use security men, police, mopo, carrying gun up and down, that is an indication that these people has no power. They don't believe in God. They are just ordinary humans like you and I. A lot of believers in Nigeria, they offended. You know, they have to pretend they said, no. Let's do away with that bullshit. I grew up, I'm so lucky I grew up at a time when we have powerful men of God. They don't born you where to go dare them. These are men who will speak the word and it will happen. They speak things into manifestation. How dare you? You can't even think of, let me go and rob them or let me go and waylay themselves. All this, every now and then you hear, oh, this pastor took this person to court, they charge, forget that bullshit. Real men of God don't have to take you to court. You can't even lie against them. As soon as you do, if some of them just, I don't know whether I call this thing for English. There is something called ayajo. It's called ayajo. It's like, it's a form of Christian incantation. If they speak into the spirit realm, forget it. You will start feeling the fire in you if you confront them or you lie against them. So it's just so funny to me. One black I said, let carry police. You lie against me. Bro, go and sit your butt down.
It is called word of divination.
Word of what?
It is called word of divination. Word of divination. Word of divination. Ayajo. Word of divination.
I grew up seeing those type of men of God. Oh, bearder. But because these people are so freaky fake, they are just businessmen, motivational speakers, lying to people up and down. That's why you see them protecting themselves all the time. Because even them that they fear, they don't. Shabuna, they hear this audio now. They know they are lying. They don't get any power. If we talk, they'll say, oh, they are anointed men of God. Do not touch my anointing. They are no better than you. They are just good at using people's head. Anyway, let me continue. I just wanted to point that out because both the chikere and chekere and the husband, whatever, you see them, police around them all the time. Anyway, the report continued and said, beyond the Lagos property, Matthew accused the cleric of diverting large sum of money from church transactions in the UK into her personal account. Wow. You see? He even shared document with Sahara reporters. He alleged that while managing Heaven's Gate Ministry in London, she collected at least £100,000 in deposit from two different churches interested in purchasing the ministry's building, including Church of God Mission, but failed to refund the money when the deals collapsed. To show you the kind of criminal behavior involved, when the church in London was being set up, I helped her to purchase the building. I handled the mortgage process and all related matters. So Nasi Church. After the church started, membership began to dwindle. She became worried and said we might not be able to maintain the building or keep up with the mortgage payment. I suggested that we focus on Nigeria instead and sell the London property. Nigeria don't suffer. So their church business was failing in London, and they now decided that, you know what, maybe we go to Nigeria, we go sustain for Nigeria. Did you know why they picked the choice of Nigeria? Because it is easier to swindle Nigerian body of Christ.
The people in London were using their brain or still using their brain to an extent.
Exactly, man. And besides, the people of London are not gullible like Nigerians. They know they have to work, and they're not going to go do that work finish. May you come, they lie your ass out. Oh, I say, prophet, the Lord said you should bring £2,000, £2,000. I've never lived in London, but from what I've gathered from my friends who lives in London, it's not easy to make that money like that. One time, one of my friends told me that as an RN in London, I think he was being paid around 4,000 plus, £4,000 or something.
Yeah.
That's what he told me. I've never. Yeah. So now imagine if you are a nurse, you are being paid 4,000 plus. Thank God, Honey Baby is a realtor. Honey Baby is here. 2-bedroom, comfortable 2-bedroom apartment in London. How much would that go for, honey babe? Would that be around? It should be 1.5, I'll be 1.2. How much will they pay? A real good, in a very good location, no. How much will it go for honey babe?
Okay, honey babe will tell you. It depends on the area.
Yeah, but I know honey babe is Sito real estate anyway. So, but from what I gathered, I don't know, Auntie Grace, how much should it be? I think maybe it should be around 1.5, Abby.
2-bedroom house. That's okay. House or flat differ.
What I mean is, as a nurse, you want to live comfortably, right? If you have family or something, at least you want to live for a better house. A minimum of at least 2-bedroom. That's what I mean. So if it's an apartment, how much they go pay for apartment?
It depends on the area. If you are in London and then you say you want to rent a 2-bedroom apartment, you are going for 1,500 and above, excluding bills, council tax, and all of that. Okay. But if you are outside London, you're probably going to get it a lot cheaper. And then again, your pay will automatically drop because their pay rate is also very low in that area. So it depends on where you live. So that's why you see even family, they are still like co-sharing. To even take a 2-bedroom and live there comfortably with the kind of money that they earn here is very difficult.
Yeah, so you want to tell me now, at the end of the day, a man who earns maybe £4,000, pay rent and utility, maybe everything comes down to like maybe £2,200.
Yeah.
With £1,800, and is he going to have some other thing he's paying? I don't know if he pays student loan in London. I know if it is America, you go get student loan where you go pay. So if he pays student loan, buy food, pay for everything, at the end of the day, maybe the man is just having like 1,200.
Well, you have children. Yeah.
So if person will get £1,200, he go church. Now you go say, the Lord told me there is a man here, you are in us. The Lord said he wants you to bring £2,000. 30 people, 50 people come out. I'm not sure say London people will come out and drop £2,000. Except for
they're gonna shout and shout and shout, and then the altar will be looking at them.
So I'm just saying, from the report coming from these Sahara reporters now, you hear these people. They say after the church started, membership began to dwindle. She became worried and said we might not be able to maintain the building or keep up with the mortgage payment. I suggested that we focus on Nigeria instead and sell the London property. You see, Nigeria Christians don't suffer. We attempted to sell it. I contacted an agent friend who advertised the property. The Church of God Missions, the late Archbishop Indahoa's church, expressed interest through their resident pastor in London, Pastor Obina Madubuko. They paid a £50,000 holding deposit towards the purchase. By law, because we were a registered charity, such funds should have been kept with the agent or, at worst, paid into the church charity account for accountability. Instead, she bullied the agent into transferring the money into her personal UK bank account. Martin told Sahara reporters that when the buyers could not complete the purchase due to mortgage issue, she insisted that the entire £50,000 should be forfeited. Yeah? Woman of God. I told her this was not done anywhere. At most, a £10,000 penalty, maybe £20,000 would have been reasonable. I refunded £30,000 to them myself. She refused to refund the remaining amount, and I still not done so till date. Oh boy. Later, a pastor named Richard, a Ghanaian pastor at Winner Chapel in London, became involved. He was the same pastor who officiated our wedding. He introduced a fellow Ghanaian prophet as a potential buyer. She again collected £50,000 from this man into her personal account. This woman sharp. Oh, beauty. brotherhood, una the year where you want sell property, no allow woman collect the money.
The woman is simply evil. That's why she's using her pona to drag all the pastors down.
This is crazy. This woman like money. Anyway, she misled him by claiming that the building's planning use could easily be converted. Initially, it was under DI. I don't know all this London terminology. Bottom line is, this man and woman, this Pastor Chikere and her ex-husband, they are in a serious divorce battle. You can see their document carries their name. This was a deed of assignment between Redrick Homes International Limited and Mr. Martin Ogbolu and Pastor Chikere Unwafo assignee, whatever that is. Now, here is your Apostle Chikere. Well, like I said, there are several lessons we can extract from this, but let me move on one more notch before we wrap it up. Let me hear something from Sam real quick. Sam, you want to add anything at this point? Because I'm about to play the apology video from this same Pastor Ekpo. Hello, Sam. Sam, can you hear me?
Good afternoon, evening, morning to everyone. Probably I would comment after the apology video because I was talking from the apology video.
All right,
so
thank you.
I'll just do a summary together with the apology video.
Yeah,
so
good. Let me
play the apology video.
Yeah, all right. So here is the so-called talkative man who really don't know how to shut the hell off. Look at the man, the pastor you ladies will be tripping for. If I make a show now, one of the picture, before I go, I actually went to his page and dig up so many things because I wanted to understand his thinking. When I saw this picture, the way these guys sit down, it tells me something else. I'm going to show you guys all of that in a minute, okay? But let's listen to his apology first.
Good day, everyone, and Happy New Year. My name is Sam Okwe, and
hey, my sister Ashitinka, you're welcome.
There is a disturbing voice note that has been circulating online for some times now about me and one supposed Pastor Martins. I want to say that it's a very disturbing audio because when they sent it to me and I listened to it, I felt so embarrassed for myself. I'm first so embarrassed for those vulgar words and things that were said. In the light of this, I want to bring an apology to the church globally, the body of Christ, the Christian faith, humanity, and everyone that walk the face of these blue virgin skies. It's nothing to be proud of. The Bible says, as steward, we should be found faithful. Steward of his kingdom, steward of God's word. We should be found faithful. And beyond that, it's not in our character as Christians to live a life that is reckless or careless. It's on the weight of this, I want to tender an official apology to everyone who feel embarrassed, betrayed, who feel maligned, who feel disturbed. I take full responsibilities for being so careless with my words over the phone, for saying things that I shouldn't have said. Most of the things that I said there were on the weight of hearsay, which means there are no strong or practical evidence to those things. As a result, I should know better. A man of my status should know better. I'm only human, and I was caught off guard. The man Martins reached out to me. I don't know him. I've never met him before. That's making the matter worse because I don't know him in person. I know Pastor Chikere when he was single many years ago. And then as a result of preaching for her sometimes, we got to talk. And after they got married, much later after they got married, she reached out to me and introduced me to her husband on the phone. And that was, by the way, that was it. I've never spoken to them in the last 10, 15 years. I'm not sure now. Not spoken to no parties of them. I've never been in contact with Pastor Chikere, never been in contact with Martins since I was born, especially Martins since I was born. And Chikere over 15 years now. I take full responsibility for my reckless words. I take full responsibility for my careless statements. I shouldn't be. I apologize to the church, apologize to the Muslim faith, everyone in this nation, everyone in Nigeria, everyone abroad. I am guilty. Jeremiah said, I pronounce myself judge. I feel guilty. I am guilty of everything. Blame me, put all the blame on me. Good day, everyone, and Happy New Year. My name is Sam Okwe, and
all right, you heard his apology there. Sam, let me hear you first, real quick. What are your thoughts in all of this, bro? Can you hear me, Sam? Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Yeah, Sam, go ahead. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so from the apology video, I'll be starting from the apology video. You can clearly see, actually, I actually stumbled on a WhatsApp message between him and Anslem, we called Bad Boy. And Anslem were actually threatening him that if he's not careful, his guys in America are going to chase him down. So he responded saying he's going to sort it out. In fact, he's doing the video right now. So the apology video is actually damage control. It's not because he's sorry, because if you even look very, very, very well, you'll see he's lodged in an hotel. If you look at the background of where he's doing his apology video from. So these guys have infiltrated everywhere. These guys, they are everywhere. And it takes you to know the truth to be able to know that these guys are not of God. Some persons actually think that, oh, they were of God before, then they found themselves in this. Not at all. Right from the beginning, you have to just go back. If you do a little bit of cyber check-ins, check these guys out from the beginning, check their first few videos on the internet. You are going to be able to see, you would actually see everything when you start paying rapt attention. There was a particular video where the same Psalms went to minister in Kenya or Uganda, and Chris was also there, the same Chris Okafor. Most of them submit to Iginla.
Hustlers.
Iginla is so it's a web. And the moment you know that one of them isn't, all of them isn't, is a web. And that was one of the reasons they were also putting so much pressure on Chris to also do his own damage control, because it was going to when you take out a web, it's like taking down the whole apparatus to just make our judgments. We don't listen to the undertone. She's saying she's not the one saying these things. That if it was the former Doris, because I knew when she came out two years back, and that was the former Doris. In 2-3 weeks, she just went silent and everything went. But she's not backing down. So she's telling them that I'm not the same person you guys knew before. I am not the same Doris. In fact, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I will keep doing it. So this guy just came out just because he has been found out, not because he's sorry for whatever he actually. He's saying it is here.
Only that he's saying it's a mercy. What is a mercy? You said what you said. He's not scared of coming, and they know that once they come and make these stupid apologies, those their customer, those gullible people will still continue to follow.
Absolutely.
This is exactly what he just done, so that I won't say, oh, the thing has been there for days and years. Me, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Auntie Grace, Sister O'Shea asked a very valid question here. She said, the question now is, what are people doing in these churches? You see, Auntie Grace, you want to try answer this question?
What are people doing in these churches? Okay. I wouldn't know what they are doing. I said before that there are people who are looking for what they are looking for, and they want to get it by any means. There are people that they will call today and say, come to this Babalawo, they will rush them. So whatever they think they are getting, it's possible there are something that they are getting. I don't know whether they are giving them 1 cup of rice or they think they are getting miracle. You see how they all come and testify of how they call all sorts of names, all sorts of cancer, reverse, and all of that. Maybe it is what they are getting. I don't know how they are getting them. So they know what they are getting, because people are coming to testify. They are waiting for their own turn to come. It's not like they are just there to say it is Christ or whatever. However, they're going to get what they are waiting for is what they are going there for. That is only the simple way I can explain it. I have heard about 2 or 3 pastors coming in to do another damage control. It's like they've all met. Like, this is an Interpol. It's a court. It's a clique. They know how they meet, right?
Yes, so, I think they are protecting each other, man.
Yes. I have heard about 2, 3 pastors saying, in this new year, keep your secret to your secret. Don't discuss with people what you are about to do, because people will judge you, people will kill you, people will fight you for what you're planning. What are they saying? They are trying to address this issue. Another one come in a different way and said, in this new year, whatever you are hearing, God said, don't be a judge, because I had a dream, I had a vision. God said they are releasing the end time demons. I don't see demon, but this time around, God is releasing demon to scatter the body of Christ for people to hear. They are coming in, sending messages in different form, right? If you see their doctrines, they have different ways. So some of them are like die. Some of them are like, oh, prosperity. I think they gave them assignment. This is how you should go about your one. This is how you should go about your one. The same thing, they're now coming with this message after Chris Okafor, preaching it differently to make people to be silent, to make people to say, don't be the judge. Don't share your secrets. They're coming in differently. People need to have that discernment spirit to know whom God is for yourself. Listen, I don't know. I'm not a pastor, I don't know how to say it. It hurt my spirit that people are still sitting and listening to these demons. I don't know what they are looking for. I don't know how to address it.
I know. Thank you very much. All right. Sam, you want to add anything to that? Why are people still going to these churches despite everything that has been revealed about these pastors? You want to add anything, Sam? Okay.
Yeah, so why are people going to these churches? Simple and quick. So simple and quick. Jesus said, "Oh, signs and wonders shall follow you." Right?
Mm-hmm.
So signs and wonders follow believers. Only an evil generation seek after signs and wonders. Are you seeing the distinction?
Yeah.
And how will the very elect be deceived? They will be deceived in doctrine and in signs and wonders, because signs and wonders is not only exclusive to Christianity. And wonders is not only exclusive to Christianity. And that's why in astrology, the three wise men have already been told that once they see this star, it means the Messiah is born. They were not in Judaism. They were not prophets. They were in astrology, worshipping stars and moon. But they've already been told by prophecy that once they see this particular kind of star, the Messiah is born. That's a sign. So God doesn't only communicate to men in Christianity. Okay. Now, Jesus was warning that believers, being a believer itself is a miracle. And miracles and signs and wonders are supposed to follow. So when you see persons running after signs, running after miracles, and another thing that makes persons still go to these churches is because of the poverty level of the country. So these preachers give them a false hope, laden with manipulation. And how do they manipulate? With fear and guilt. So when there is a false hope that something, you are going to do something to get something, and that thing is in the future, it's coming. So you keep, it's like you running to hold something, but you are never getting it. But you are being told that just keep at it, you're going to get it. So, because number one, of the environment, number two, because of the false hope they are giving, number three, because they don't know the truth, most of them are ignorant of the truth. So these charlatans have been able to capture their minds, and the battle is always in the mind. But the battle for God is in the mind. Man is tempted in his mind, his thoughts. So when the Bible is saying casting down imaginations, the warfare is in the mind. So when the mind of the people has already been captured by them running after miracles, signs, and wonders, they will easily be deceived. And that's why you see their congregation crowd. Most times I keep going back to Jesus' day. The crowd left Jesus. The crowd left Jesus. Why? Because he gave them the word. And they were coming for meat. So when he gave them the word, he knew their hearts already and gave them the word of life. The crowd said, no, we are coming for meat. Not this. Who can listen to all this? and they left and they turned to the 12 and say, would you also go? So crowd is not a validation. All the things I'm saying, most of these people going, they don't know all this. And when you don't know the truth, you will easily be deceived.
All right, thank
so
you.
So where you see crowd does not validate that God is there.
But in Nigeria,
okay,
crowd determines where Holy Spirit is living in Nigeria. Crowd determines where the Holy Spirit.
And that is why they are easily deceived. That's why they're easily deceived, because they think it's crowd. The same crowd left Jesus. So if you're actually teaching the truth, that's why you see, if you look at it well, just study certain ministries and study certain ministries without crowd, but they are preaching actually Christ. You would see the difference.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Let me take some comment here real quick. Sister O'Shea said, church and preaching is all a hustle for them. They will do everything to protect their businesses. They will not allow their business empire to collapse. That is how they shop. Abio, I agree. Didi said, the people going there are looking for what is not lost. Miracle money, miracle babies. Absolutely. Thank you, D. Sister Yvette say, Atoshe me either. I'm not easily swayed by anyone. I have walked out of a few churches in my 30s here in the US. Sister Yvette, please don't pull that gangster today again now. Oh my God. Okay. Edintown said they are jobless. They pray from Monday to Sunday without using their brain to explore ideas. I agree with you 100%, Edintown. Many of them are just going to churches without really using their brain. Okay. Mazi Okonkwo say they use deception to do their work. Absolutely. Abby said, I love how Diaspora Diva has become Didi. You know, say now they shorten people name for here. Now make her look fancy. So I like that Didi too. Didi, Diaspora Diva. All right. Editor say Geo is the CEO, pastor are the board members are the customers. Absolutely. Auntie Aduni actually captured them well. When Auntie Aduni say them and their customers. It's just so pathetic that in Nigeria we don't use our brain. And yet now we claim say we know God, but that's why sometimes when I see people struggling financially and the like, I'll just be like, do you really know the God you are serving, Sha? Because if you know the God you are serving, and if God is present where you are, miracle will happen. But that miracle will happen through your handwork. So if you have something doing, God will bless you through it. Especially in Nigeria, there are several opportunities, but some people will never ever activate the talent in them in order for them to make money. I was talking to some set of youth towards the end of 2025 when they were like, Uncle Ben, thing is too bad. What can we do? And I told them that, listen, guys, you rely too much on church. Church. I used to live in Nigeria. There is one thing I'm so proud of today. And that thing is, I made money in Nigeria before I travel out. Oh, my ego big. Even right here in the States. I go anywhere, I walk anywhere, I always pack myself in the back, say, yeah, I saw Shege. I learned the hard way. I had a humble background. I share my story here all the time. I saw Denginoe. I do conductor. I can literally call bus stop for you from Ajagbadi all the way to my 2. I go call bus stop for you. I no go miss nothing. If we enter from the same Okokomaiko to Badagry, I go call bus stop for you back then because I also. But I thank God that I made money before I come up for Nigeria. And why am I saying that? is because I activated my talents. So when I was talking to some of these guys, I think I still have to go back and do my morning talk show. Maybe it will encourage some people for this year again. So when I talked to some of them, I just told them, because I was speaking to about 3 of them, and the way they were sounding on the phone, one in particular, he has podcast voice. Podcast. Do you know what it means for somebody to have podcast voice? If you have podcast voice, that is money. It doesn't matter where you live. If your voice sounds good, you speak good. Hey, Mazio Konko, shout out to you, my brother. 10 pounds. Hey, this Bora, no wonder I be enter.
Uncle Ben is euros, please.
That is euro. I don't know the difference between euro and pounds. Once I see that sign look like pound.
Uncle Ben, can you see why I want to marry Mr. Okonkwo? Yeah, because you're understanding the signs now.
Oh, Okonkwo's the tier money. Exactly. I see. Thank you, Mazi Okonkwo. I beg Mazi, if you be Odogu, my sisters then play TL, they are still single. Biko, in fact, the second show I'm doing today is gonna be on our matchmaking show.
No, then I'm beating him already. So because he came and said, "I love you, uncle." And I'm sorry, like, don't love my uncle. We're fully booked. There's no vacancy.
Abby, you're not serious. You are not serious, Abby. So anyway, as I was saying, I was listening to one of them, and I can pick that podcast voice. So I'm like, what are you doing? He says, I applied, nothing is happening. I'm still thinking maybe I should go back for my master. And I was so kind of pissed. I'm like, in this day and time, if you have a phone, a good phone, and you have data, and you are claiming you are broke, no job, now you say you're not serious with your life. So I told him, your voice is a podcast voice. You speak good. All you got to do is open platform. Just every day, even if it is 20 minutes, 30 minutes, say something, record audios, just post it, promote it everywhere. With time, even if you're in Nigeria, I've always said this, if you are in Nigeria and you are getting $200, $300 from social media platform, you are way better than a lot of people. I know that things are expensive in Nigeria right now, but you are still way better than a lot of people. But instead, now lie, they go, talk to you, God. Even God is laughing at a lot of Nigerians. That is why it's so easy for these so fake men of God to trick Nigerians all the time, swindle people out of their hard-earned money. Everything, God. I'm a Christian. I've been saying this over and over again. I'll not be Christian when they go church like that. Sometimes my wife will literally, early morning Sunday, now she go down, they give me sign, say, this house go hot today if you no go church. Before I go begin, they drag my leg. Sometimes, I mean, they made them late go church self because I got to do. But I am not saying that to discourage you. I'm saying that to let you know that if you work hard, you activate your talent. Look, now small prayer now you go they do. When God go they bless you, everything go they work for you. And I also told you guys I think yesterday show or day before yesterday show. Everybody go to churches in Nigeria. Once they see small challenge, church don't come, oh, enemy don't come. Listen, struggling, life challenges is part of everybody's destiny. I don't know if I'm making sense or not, but listen to me. This is my own personal philosophy. In this world, nobody where they're born, where we say the way the trajectory of in life day. From infant to all the time when you go grow up, you know go encounter trouble for you know day. This will happen. You go do business, if you miscalculate, your business go fail. That does not mean that enemy has attacked you. I don't know if you guys understand. Donald Trump came right now. He started changing everything up and down. People who have jobs, people who get work for a very long time, a lot of them lost their jobs. That is just as a result of a change in governance or a change in government. That's because Donald Trump comes with his own thing. So now Donald Trump come, okay, all the immigrants, undocumented immigrants, where Donald Trump, they chase up and down. In case you don't even know, Trump is not chasing only on the undocumented now. Even if you are documented, even if you have your 10 years pally, just pray. Make ICE has nothing to do with you. I was sharing something with River and backstage. My driver license expired. Oh, it was almost expired. I didn't know. By the time I checked, say my driver license won't expire, it just like maybe a week away. So I ran to the DPS where I would change my driver's license. When I got to the DPS, I just signed in everything because I did not book appointment. They said, I go talk to person waiting for kiosk. By the time I get to the kiosk, the lady collect my driver's license. He helped me set up the appointment. Then out of the blue, she just asked, she said, are you a citizen? That was freaky strange. Like, I'll be here forever. All my paper every day. You're asking me, am I a citizen? I told her I'm a citizen. She said, but I'm looking at the system. Your naturalization certificate is not on the system. I'm like, what? He said, no, it's not showing on the system that you have naturalization certificate. I'm like, hey? Oh, since how many years ago where I don't collect where I don't naturalize the American citizen? So the lady now tell me, say, make I look, I look. He showed me two people. He said, usually he's supposed to touch something here. They're supposed to come meet me straight. But I know what that means. So she said, okay, because in the same system, she see my daughter. I was just there about 2 months ago. She saw my daughter there and say, I register my daughter every day. My daughter is a citizen. So she just knew that maybe. So she said, look, they don't update my distance for system. I was shocked. So I came out, as I come out, I sent message to the real farm. I'm like, real farm, these people almost won't deport me today. So I came back home. I took my nationalization certificate. The day they booked me for appointment, I went back. They helped me put it in the system. Now, why am I sharing this story with you? If that very day, if God has not been God, that woman just quite understand. Say, my children, my daughter, their system there. I've been to that office with my daughter before. They know that what I came to do with my daughter, if I'm not a citizen, all those is supposed don't flag, but you know flag. And the woman just say, he give me chance, I go come. If to say he called those two people, if those people come accosted me, do you know what will happen? Nothing will happen to me, but I go dead their custody for like 3 weeks. I go need lawyer. I go spend close to $10,000 just because they say when I collect my naturalization certificate, I supposed to bring and come their office, make they upload them to the system. But where am I telling you this? Now, if they have accosted me that day and they told me for guard room, me, Ben, I am not one of those people that will come out and say, my enemy has come again. He is my village people that started. No, I will simply look at the situation as that, oh, this is as a result of lack of information. This is because I did not ask, what was I supposed to do when after I go sworn, do ceremony, say I'm now an American, what am I supposed to do with that certificate? I won't blame anybody. So I'm just telling you this for you to know that things will always happen in your life. There will be disappointment. Things will go wrong. You are a human being. You are dealing with so many other human beings. You know me, say any small challenge like this, Pastor, hey, wish don't come. Pastor, now my
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.